They're coming to take me away, ha-ha. They're coming to take me away, ho-ho, hee-hee, ha-ha. To the funny farm where life is beautiful all the time. And I'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white coats. And they're coming to take me away, ha-ha.
Howdy again, Bart Riley here for another Rambler video. This one all about my possibly weakening state of mind. Admittedly, it's been weakening for quite some time now, but I think that lately it's been picking up its pace, moving a bit quicker, which is starting to worry me. If you saw my last video, you'll most likely have noticed that there weren't any of the guest hosts that I promised you for while I was busy with another project, which I will get to a bit later. But problem was, out of all the Forgotten Walrus employees that I asked, I don't think neither of them have the same dedication to the walrus that I do. I don't mean this as an insult at all, but while some of my employees have more than proven their place in my company, others have been a bit more preoccupied with their own external projects, some of which I've actually helped out with in some small part. They've refused my offer to combine their efforts with mine on a more permanent basis, and in fact insulted me with this drawing. I do not love Spider-Man that much. What, were you expecting me to say something else? I really shouldn't badmouth my employees. I'm actually planning on moving into a place with some of them over in Tamworth at the start of next year, and not the ones who have proven themselves either. I've been trying to save up the money for quite a while now, and I'm not a very good saver. It's especially not easy to do around Christmas time with all the presents and stuff to buy. Lately I've just been getting tired and a little mad about the commercialization of the holiday. It was only last year that I started buying presents myself, but still, it's not a very good thing when you're trying to save your money and your marbles. By the way, I suppose this is the Christmas special for this year, albeit a few days late, but I hope you all enjoyed yourselves, whatever religion you are. I'm celebrating Hanukkah next year. I'm not Jewish, but I'm not particularly Christian either, so it's okay, I hope. Christmas does seem to overshadow other holidays around this time of year, and I feel that the other holidays should get some love every now and again. Taking a small step backwards for a moment, I've actually been trying to get over to Tamworth for quite a while now, even just for a visit, ever since the My First Road Trip series was filmed. I was going to go over on a whim a couple of times, but I never got to go thanks to fucking reality. I'd have work the next day, or I'd be low on fuel, or blah blah blah. Reality sucks. I'll just come right out and say it. I've been lonely by myself here in Gilgandra, Australia. So the sooner that I move to the same town as any of my friends, the better it will be for my mind. Not that it guarantees the stability of my sanity, but at least I'd have someone to go mental with. Plus, I'll have more help with my videos. On that mention, I am still going to be busy over the next few weeks trying to finish all the videos I've started in my bedroom before I move all my furniture and can't finish the videos afterwards. So yeah, I'm probably still screwed though. One video that did require my room as it is now is actually all about me going a little cuckoo and talking to myself. The video Multiplicity. Thank God I got that one finished. I made it as the final video for my TAFE course on Screen and Media, so please note the irony of me mentioning TAFE when you go to watch that video as soon as you finish watching this one, to showcase what I had learned over the year. Multiplicity was actually the only video to get a round of applause at the TAFE presentation night, aka my first public premiere, and I've been told quite a lot that it is in fact the best video I've done so far. But that is kind of sad, actually. I'm not saying it's the best I'll ever do, I'm just saying that it's the best I'll do for quite a while. So the next few years are kind of just going to be filling in time before that next big video. Who knows what it'll be. With luck, I'll still be able to make the next few years reasonably enjoyable for you all, but that will depend on whether certain people do their jobs. I've actually been coincidentally watching a lot of videos on insanity lately. They certainly came out in my regularly viewed YouTube series during Halloween time, when all the monsters of the mind usually come out to play. As a matter of fact, the reason for my absence over the past several weeks was all about monsters. If you haven't heard of the news from Gilgandra, Australia, there was a big shindig a couple of weeks ago called Bump in the Night. Irish celebrity Mags McCarthy, previously mentioned on the show, paid a visit to the town to film a music video, and I got involved as a cameraman slash documentary type intern person, whatever. The whole thing was about monsters. I myself got very involved in the whole thing, and it was actually salvation for my descent into madness. It gave me something to do. I had people to talk to. It was more tiring, but way more enjoyable than my regular job as a shelf packer at IGA. So after being assistant to the stars, returning to my regular life before all that was kinda mind-shattering. Before, during, afterwards. And now I'm actually editing my own documentary of my experiences, the filming, the people, and the preparing of my own monster costume. And now we're getting to it. The true root of my downward spiral. The inspiration for my monster costume. My obsession for the past several months. The goddamn Batman. Ever since I bought Arkham Asylum just before my Ginger episode, almost everything I have done or thought about has been in some way connected to Batman. Out of pure boredom during work one day, I randomly decided to take on the persona of a particularly favourite villain of the time, the Riddler, posting riddles on Facebook every day and seeing who would solve them. Then the riddling was turned upon myself when everybody else started riddling me, so I gave up on that. Then, with news of getting to dress up for the music video, I decided to get my mother to prepare a particularly scary costume inspired by the Scarecrow, Batman's scariest villain. I wore that costume in every stage of its creation because I wanted to pretend I was the actual villain. Yes, I have actually been obsessed with the villains of Batman, but Batman himself has gotten his own amount of praise with obsessive playing of the games and repeated viewing of the films. It is more fun to act out the villains though, but it is almost obsessive acting at this point instead of just momentary fun. The McCarthy event did suppress my obsession for the week, but now that that's over, Batman returns like the tumour he is, and next thing you know, I'll probably start acting out the Mad Hatter. Oh wait. That's time for tea! Oh! Crap! If I keep randomly obsessing over these characters and acting them out in real life, I sincerely fear what might happen. I might end up accidentally combining these villains in my mind and creating the ultimate villain within myself. I'm going batty about Batman. must destroy him. What? No. I can't destroy Batman, he's not even real. Destroy the franchise. Destroy everything about him. He's ruined your life. You must ruin his. No, I'm not that kind of person. Batman's too big for me to take down. Everyone will hate me for it. Everyone will fear us. It's the only thing you can do. You're already this far gone. Destroy the Batman.
Here this takes you forever.
Wow. Well, there was another one to add to the list. Anyway, now that I'm slightly sane, how about we quickly do the word of the day with today's word, Silesium. Staring up at the Silesium dome, I thought about just how big the universe really is, and it scared me. So again, hope you had a good Christmas / Hanukkah / Kwanzaa / other. Happy New Year, and Shalom till next time. Shalom? You're speaking Jewish? You, my friend, really do have a problem. I'm going mad again. For today's parody song, I couldn't really come up with any Christmas-themed parodies to sing, so instead I'll be paying tribute to another madman of the media I paid attention to lately, and perform a self-written Christmas monologue in the style of Batman Arkham City's interpretation of Calendar Man, the creepy guy in the courthouse basement who commits murders every holiday. This guy, not this guy. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, what a beautiful symbol of the holiday, shining brightly with lights and decorations, and always a fairy on top. Sadly, they don't give you such items in prison, so of course you have to improvise with what you get. This year I decided to decorate one of my fellow inmates with some of his friends. It's quite simple really, just stand one guy upright, glue an eye here, a toe there, put a head up on top, and it's almost as good as the real thing. Merry Christmas. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go plan on how to bring in the new year. Perhaps by ending the year for someone else.
Plop.
I would like to quickly take another moment of your time to issue a disclaimer. The preceding psychotic breakdown was completely fake and acted out. I am thankfully not that bad yet, but I just decided that while I was on the potentially dark topic of insanity, that I would take the opportunity to briefly showcase my filmmaking skills for a more serious narrative, seeing as the majority of my videos so far have been intentionally humorous and light-hearted. if anyone was particularly creeped out or even horrified by what they just saw and heard, I would like to apologise to you, but I can't say that I wasn't hoping for that kind of response. To be honest, I do get a bit annoyed how every major franchise has to be remade dark and grittier than it was before.
Why so silly?
But that's a topic for another time. Thanks again for watching. Happy New Year. Bart Riley out.